Welcome everyone here to the Smash Evening Show right here on Smash FM here on a Monday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go across up to our friends up in Brizzy. And of course, it's great to have our favourite Australian artist up there. And of course, her name's Maja. She joins us right now. Of course, her new release, Not Picking Up, is it's out right now as we speak. It's been up there for about 2 or 3 weeks now. And she joins us right now. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be back. Love our chats online.
Absolutely. Well, tell us, Not Picking Up was released on the 26th of August, which was a couple of weeks ago now.
Yep.
How has the feedback been like?
Good. I mean, everybody's been telling me it sounds a lot different to my old stuff, which it does.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a bit more electronic / poppy, and I was kind of going for that sound eventually, like I always thought I'm gonna have to break out of acoustic at some point.
Yeah.
And today, 2 weeks ago, was that day, so I feel like this is kind of opening me up more to start doing new types of music, and that's kind of where I want to be heading anyway. So yeah, it's going well.
But you still kept with the same theme that you had with your last couple of releases that we've had you on the show, which is all to do with, I guess, your journey, and especially in regards to friendships and relationships, which most of your other songs are pretty much the same. So how good is it to, even though you've changed tack in regarding to the way the music's been released, but it's still keeping with the same theme in regards to friendships and relationships.
Totally, yeah. Even though it's been produced differently, the content is still me, and it's still me complaining about relationships. No, but I basically wrote it after a fight with a female friend where she kept ditching me for her boyfriend, and I was like, I'm so done with this friendship. You know when you just tap out of a relationship and you just tap out? Yeah, that's kind of what this song is about. When you're just done with someone and you want to tap out and you're like, this time I'm not picking up. And it's so like empowering when you're listening to it, when you have that feeling. So I like that whenever I feel that, I can just listen to it and go, yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
You mentioned about how the reaction's been like. Have you done any gigs recently, especially up in Queensland?
No, so the tour is starting this Saturday. So at the Sunshine Coast, Bucking Seahorse, and then I'm going to drive up to Cairns, as I was telling you before. I've never done this road trip, so I'm really excited, and I'm playing at Northerly's Beach Bar and Grill, which is at Airlie Beach, and another place I've never been to. I've lived in Queensland most of my life and have not been past Hervey Bay, so I'm really excited for that. And then in October, I've got a Brisbane show, and then October 21st at Junk Bar, November, Byron and Gold Coast, and then I'm coming to Melbourne in December on the 2nd of December at Some Velvet Morning. So it's going to be like drawn out over 3 months, but I'm excited.
Now, I love how you said you lived in Queensland and you haven't gone past Hervey Bay, which sounds like me, actually. I lived in Hervey Bay, I haven't gone past Bundaberg yet.
Totally. You have to hit a threshold where you keep driving, and I haven't hit that threshold yet, but soon, very soon.
Absolutely. So how's the tickets been like for the Sunny Coast show this Saturday?
I think good, but I'm not the one in charge of the tickets for this. The Bucking Seahorse venue is, so I don't know. I'm hoping good, but yeah, I've been telling everyone I know, so I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm weirdly not as worried as I could be, but yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure there'll be a sellout.
One show at a time. I'm just focusing on one show at a time, Yeah.
Yep, that's very true.
Yeah.
So when did you mentioned about how this song came about? When did you start thinking about writing this song?
It was very random. I didn't even think about writing it. I did a collaboration with my friend Sean. He's a singer-songwriter slash producer, and he was like, "Come to the studio in Melbourne," and I forget where it was. Doesn't matter, Flemington or something. Well, like, let's just like smash out we'll just see if we can make something together. And I'm not one to collaborate normally. I'm very independent. I think I can do it all myself, but it's good to collaborate with others. And like, I'm glad he kind of forced me out of my box. And he was like, "What are you feeling? Just write about whatever you're feeling." And I just had that. He said, "You put yourself first. Ditch me 2 times in a row. And I feel like I need you." And I was like, okay, I got something. And then we just kind of started working with that. And he added in all these extra guitar bits and made it sound more alive. So it was a collaboration, and I did not even plan to write it. It was like an unexpected baby.
Have that collaboration with obviously a music artist down here in Melbourne, as you mentioned. Are you hoping to, play with this particular song with him, especially down here in Melbourne when you come down here in December?
That's a really good tip. I had not even thought about it, but I really should get him up there and then get him to do some guitar, and that'd be good. Actually, now that you've said that, I want to do it, but I had not even thought that far ahead, but love it.
I think I've asked that question before, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to take your idea, Will. I'm going to take that idea.
Yeah. I'll get credit for that one. Obviously, you got the Sunny Coast show this Saturday. You got, of course, Early Beach, beautiful part of the world up there in the Whitsundays, and obviously coming back to Brisbane, and of course down in the north coast of New South Wales to Byron Bay. Obviously before you come here to Melbourne, but is there one particular show you're looking forward to? And considering now, obviously you're back in Queensland.
I'm looking forward to all of them. I mean, I guess the places I haven't performed, I haven't been to the Northerlies, so I'm looking forward to that because I've never performed in Airlie. And Byron, I've performed in Byron, but the place that I'm playing in Byron is called the Little Poet Bookstore, and I've never performed there. And I get to do a bit more poetry there because it's like a poet kind of place vibe. So that'll be good to do that. But so I guess those two ones are new. So I'm looking forward to that. Whereas like I've played at Bucking Seahorse now, I've played Junk Bar and Some Velvet Morning and Miami Marquetta at the Gold Coast. So I know kind of what to expect of those. But the other two, I'm a bit more, I guess, slightly more excited because I've never played there. But yeah.
We mentioned about your songs, and especially for the fact that they are very alike in all of them. Now, adding this song to all the other ones we've actually already discussed already, is there one that stands out the most?
Out of just my songs in general? Or?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it always changes. Like at the moment, I'm really liking Get There, and I was practicing Mother's Daughter today. It's kind of good when it's on Spotify. It's like, oh, that's easy, like I can just, but I'm really liking not picking up actually, just like listening to it a lot. Feeling very like, into my own music, which is good,
I've never actually asked this question when we had you on the show, which I'm going to ask you this now. So we mentioned that a lot of your songs are relationships and friendships and loyalty in all three as your three major keys of your music. Yeah. How did you come about? Oh, and family. Yes.
Yeah, I always write about family, even though and I'm like, sorry guys.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. But how did you come about writing about those four major topics in your songs? Okay. How did that all come about? Because we never really discussed about that.
That's fair enough. I don't know. I guess because like I'm a feeler, so I'm always writing about my feelings and the experiences around me. So I relate to the things that are closest to me, and relationships are the closest possible things you could have with people, right? Like and the relationship with yourself. And I like that not picking up is kind of about the relationship with yourself. It's like no matter who does you dirty or isn't loyal and hasn't got your back, you always have yourself and you can come back to that. And yeah, that's what I love about it.
Is there one thing now looking back that, stands out to you the most out of those four we've just mentioned?
Family is the first one that came to mind, but I guess I try to write about you know, I guess traveling and movement and other, just observing my reality around me when I'm just writing even poetry. So it's like I try to use life as the main subject, what is happening is life is what is inspiring me. And if I'm not connected to reality and life, then I don't feel inspired. So it's really easy because I'm just taking my physical reality and just writing about it. I'm not like, it doesn't feel like, I don't know, like it's from outer space or whatever. It's in this realm. Yeah.
Yep. So do you have any new music coming out between now and next year, or you stay with this song till the end of this year?
Well, I want to record new stuff. So I've got 5 new songs and the EP is going to be called, Decided on Me. It's also about relationships and loyalty, and it's my revenge album. So I want like it to sound like Taylor Swift's, do you know Reputation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reputation versus Kalani, this soul artist. She's crazy. It's like really good. Anna. So it's like I want that versus Taylor Swift to come together into this next record, and I need to find the right producer. So my next thing is finding the right producer and making this like EP like really fire. So yeah, that probably won't come out till next year, so I'm gonna start. I just need to find someone and start recording, and I'll probably do that in December once this is all passed. So, and I've got a book ready as well. So yeah, I got to get the book happening. So next year is really like the book and the EP is my plan.
Okay.
And go to Europe. Yeah.
We mentioned about, the four major things. When you do your shows in particular,
Yep.
what's been the feedback? Have people come to you and said, that is so relatable to me?
Yeah, I do love those feelings. I mean, sometimes they give me their pity, like, you'll find someone. It's like, I didn't need that. Thank you, miss, and or like, I don't know, they'll just say like things that I don't want to hear. But sometimes those things you don't want to hear are the things that you need to hear. And I had one of the best feedbacks I had last year post lockdown. I did this show, it was like an open mic, and this girl was like, I wrote this line, if he loves me, then why does it hurt? And she was like, you're right, love isn't supposed to hurt. And I was like, I didn't even think that I said that. I was like, it was backhanded. And then when she said it out loud, I was like, oh my God, like just hearing it back through somebody else is always really good feedback, because when you're a writer, you don't necessarily know what you're even like, you're letting it out, but you're not really taking it in. That's what I mean. Like you just compose it, but you don't really fully take it in the way the listener would. So when the listener gives you their feedback, it's always like, it's kind of amazing just to hear it through a different perspective or a different lens, because when you write it, you might not necessarily thought that it was going to even affect someone in that way. And that's like the best part of art, is them interpreting it however they want. Yeah.
When you receive those feedbacks, or even when you write your songs, do you ever, I guess, break down and just, have, I guess, get a bit emotional regarding to what you're writing or what feedback you get, which actually relates to like other people?
Feedback which relates to, oh yeah, like,
and they're like this, yeah.
Yes, I do. I definitely do. I was even thinking about this song going, oh my God, I'm affecting people because these people are real. They're not imaginary. And yeah, when I'm writing, like, I mean, I was practicing a song I wrote about my ex, like for the show. And I was listening to the recording and I was crying throughout the entire recording. So I was like, yeah, I do get emotional when I'm writing. So it depends on the theme or the song or how I'm feeling. So, and what that emotion has brought up in me. But it's really the best part of the songwriting is to release it. So, and yeah, and kind of forget. Like, I remember when I put out Mother's Daughter, I called up my dad and I was like, I'm really sorry I wrote this mean song. Well, it's not mean, but it's not favoring you. And yeah, he was pretty funny. He was like, you made me out to be worse than Hitler. And I was like, I love you, Dad. That's hilarious. So it was pretty funny from my family. I think I'm afraid that I'll offend them the most because they're the closest to me.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is second because I do a lot of offending. Someone will be affected by me somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
Two final ones, which is for everyone that, if they're in Queensland in particular, especially up in the far north or down there in the Brisbane, Gold Coast or Sunshine Coast areas, and they want to go to your shows, how can they go about getting those tickets for your gigs, obviously, with your release Not Pick It Up?
Yeah, so I've got a Linktree link so if you just go linktree.com, Maja official music / there is no / actually, or you can just find on my Instagram, the link is there, on my Facebook, but also updating the website, so I hope it'll all be aligned by then.
Must give your website and your social media a bit of a plug again, because that was literally my next question, which you almost answered.
Yep, facebook.com / Maja official music, spelled MAJA, and it's the same on Instagram, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all the other ones, Maja official music, and you'll find it. Even on Eventbrite, actually, you can type in Eventbrite Not Picking Up, and the shows will come up.
And of course, I have to ask the one last one. Considering now your song Not Picking Up has been up on Spotify and Apple Music and all that for the last couple of weeks, how's the numbers been like? And are you surprised with the numbers?
It could be better, to be honest. I was like, it's okay. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I thought it would take off more than it did, I think. But I think there's still time. It's still early days to me.
Oh, hopefully.
Mother's Daughter weirdly did really well when I first put it out. And I think it's because I put it out in the lockdown. So the timing was very important. And yeah, it was interesting that, Mother's Daughter did so well. But Not Picking Up, gotta pick it up. With the numbers. I'm on fire today with my puns.
Love it. You literally just took away my punt that I was going to use.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. but mate, thank you so much for getting up some of your time to join us. It's awesome having you on the show. I can't wait to obviously hopefully get to your show down here in Melbourne in December.
I'd love for you to see you there. It'd be great.
And hopefully all goes well up in Queensland, especially the one up there in the far north in the Whitsundays or Early Beach, and let's hope all goes well. And can't wait to see the numbers picking up there in your song Not Picking Up.
Thank you, and I will keep you posted on the Whitsundays for sure. Thanks so much for having me, Will.
No worries, and that's Maja there. Join us, of course, as I said, our favourite music artist that we've had on the show for a long, long time now, because her song Not Picking Up is on right now on your favourite music channels, in particular, of course, Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other music streaming services. There's more on the Smash Evening Show right after this. Don't go away, here on the 10th year celebration.